welcome back, welcome in. If this is your first time joining me, I am Blue Lotus, and we are back with another piece to Graduation Takeover. I was on a live the other day, and I made this front part. This is a diploma pillowcase. It is sublimatable. I did already do the front, and now I'm going to add in the pictures for my daughter. I will include the size up here, but it is 4.75 by 4.75 for each square. So you will need your sublimatable blank. You're going to need a lint roller. You're going to need some heat tape. You're going to definitely need some butcher paper. And you're going to need a heating element of your choice. I am going to do this at 375, and I'm going to do it for 60 seconds. I have already put my butcher paper on the inside. I have included a pressed pillow as well, and I also have butcher paper down on top of the heating pillow or the pressed pillow, because I do have a sublimatable item already on here. So we're going to take and turn this down. I'm going to bring this light down, and then we're going to be able to go ahead and lint roll and also get out any left moisture that might be in it. Okay, I'm going to check the pressure. Okay, our pressure is good. I think I have too much. I'm going to go ahead and loosen this pressure up a little bit, because I have the pressing pillow in there, so it adds to the pressure of our thing. I think I'm going to take it out because I think it's too much. So you can use a pressing pillow if you like, but I'm going to go ahead and take it out for this one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up and make sure that this stays in place while we are pressing. I'm going to go ahead and take the moisture out. But in order to take the moisture out, this particular product bleeds a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and, even taking the moisture out, I'm going to protect the top part of my plate by putting down some butcher paper. I'm going to go down for a few, and I know that is too loose. I'm going to go ahead and tighten it while it is down. I think I'm going down. Okay. I did it for a few seconds. I'm going to loosen it back up. Going to go ahead and tighten it back up, because we want to make sure we apply enough pressure so that our images that we are putting on there will sublimate fully with no ghosting. That is the key to it. I'm just giving it more pressure. Okay. Now we're going to take this off. And it's not on here at this moment, but still, these particular blanks do bleed a whole lot. I'm going to make sure that my items at the bottom are in place to protect my bottom plate. We're going to start with the first two. I'm going to take our lint roller. I'm going to go across here real good. You want to make sure you go across each square real good. I think I want to go ahead and do the first four right here. So I'm going to go across these as well, because I want to make sure everybody gets enough pressure. Let me make sure my paper on the inside is flat, and it is. So I'm going to go ahead, and I have my images already pre-printed out. I use sublimationable ink, which is Hippo ink, and I put it in my Epson 2800 printer and printed out my pictures. So right now I'm going to decide where I want to place them at. Okay, I want that one to go here. And you're going to also need some good heat tape. I finally got some good heat tape, y'all, that I can work with. This blue tape is very, very good. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a few pieces So make sure that it is secure where I would like for it to be at. I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to put a piece right here. I'm going to put a couple of them at the corners to make sure that they stay secure. While we are heating up, I'm going to continue to tape these down, and I shall return when it's time for us to go down. Okay, our heat press is now ready. It is at 375. We have our 4 images taped down. I taped them down real good. I'm going to move them towards the middle of the heat press. I have my butcher paper. I'm going to put that down as well. And we're going to go straight down for 60 seconds. Okay, our heat press has stopped. As you can see, there are a lot of marks on this paper, so we will not be using this paper again. Not unless we take and fold it and use it like that. Other than that, if you see marks on there, you definitely want to go ahead and throw away your paper because it will cause marks on your other half of your blank. We're going to go ahead and remove our pictures. I got them taped real good, y'all. Got to take my time. Okay, okay. So we doing really good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go down again. I'm going to make sure this is tight because I see a little ghosting and I'm not satisfied with it. So I'm going to go ahead and do my paper like this. I'm going to make sure this is tight on here. And I'm going to go ahead and go down a little bit more. And then we will definitely see where that takes us. I'm going to make sure that's tight. Then I'm going to come back, right back. Okay, I have went down for another 60 seconds. I know I'm definitely not going to use this paper. We're going to definitely go ahead and throw this away. I'm going to go ahead and turn this back up again. And we're going to try and see what we got this time. Fingers crossed it came out good. Yes, whole lot better. Now I'm okay with it. Now I'm okay with it. Yes, yes, a whole lot better. So sometimes you can take in, just put it right back down and go with it. And then sometimes it don't work out like that. But I'm okay with this. The colors have came out vibrant. We're going to go ahead and throw that away. Yes, yes, I am okay with that. Okay. Going to go ahead and make sure all of my tape is completely up. Ooh, got to be careful. Kind of hot, kind of hot. All right, all of my tape is up. And as you can see how the tape is turned out black? That lets you know that this dye on here really does bleed a lot. So like I said, you definitely want to make sure you're putting enough paper on there. Okay, I have those right there still in place to guide me and to keep me from getting a whole lot of ink onto my bottom plate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do these 2 squares right here next. Once again, even though we initially did at the very beginning use our lint roller, I can see fibers right here. I want to go across that again. Okay, and I'm going to use these 2 squares right here with my next 2 pictures. Okay, let me see what I got. I'm going to put this, I'm going to put this one right here in the middle. Like that. Got our heat tape already over here on our dispenser. And we're just going to go ahead and put down on our corners. Want to make sure I got it lined up. Let me make sure. Want to get it in the middle of our squares. Okay, we got it like that. like this. And we're going to do 2 over here on the top. Okay, like that. Want to make sure we got it secured enough. Okay, we got that one right there. Then I'm going to put, trying to see y'all, I have my 4 pictures left for my squares, and I have to make sure I'm putting them where I want them to go. So that one is going to go right there. This one is going to go right there. And I'm going to put this one right here. Okay, cool. A lot of these pictures are her prom pictures that she had taken on prom night, which was, I want to say it was last Friday. So I'm just putting in the pictures that she asked me to put in. When I did a live and I did this pillowcase, I told y'all that I could not put any pictures down yet until after I decide, or she decides what we were going to use. So now that she has given me the pictures that she wanted to use, we're going to go with those. So I already have some butcher paper already right here pre-cut. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put this in half. Being that we only doing a few squares at a time. Because you want to save your supplies as much as possible. You don't want to be wasteful if you don't have to. You're going to go right along here. And I do apologize if that's too much noise I'm making. Just trying to make it right, y'all. So I'm going to put this right here. I do have it in the middle of my heat press. And just like that, we are going to go straight down. We have tight pressure, and we will be back in 60 seconds. Okay, we are beeping. Let's see what we got so far right here. All right, we're going to move that. Let me see how we are looking. If I have to put them back down, I will. They are hot. They are hot. Let me see. Oh, no, I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good this time, y'all. This tape is really, really good. Really, really good. I am very thankful that I switched tape, because the yellow tape that I was using was horrible. Okay, we're going to get that tape off. We're going to go in here and pull this up. Yeah. Yeah, this tape worked real good. I'm grateful and thankful that I switched. Okay. All right. Now, a couple of these backgrounds I did go in and recreate myself, because I wanted to give it a little oomph to it. So you will see that when I do hold this completely up to let you see the pictures. I'm going to go in and lint roll again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do these 2 right here, and then I'm going to do that one last. I have changed my sheet on my lint roller. I'm going to go across again, making sure we get enough of our fibers. Okay, I think I want this one down here. So we're going to put this one down here, like this. And we're going to tape it down, like that. Using our 4 corners to tape down. It's handy dandy when you have that tape dispenser. That tape dispenser helps a lot because it's like an extra little hand for you. Okay, we got that one in place. And then I want to put this one right here. I'm going to put this one right here. I'm going to take and put that down like that. And make sure it's in place. Okay. And the paper that I did use is HTV Runt. I do like their paper, so I do use their paper as far as for my sublimation. Just lining up everything, y'all, making sure I'm completely in the center. Let me make sure my head part is in there. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, we're going to take and tape down. Using our tape down. Tape down, tape down. Okay, we have everything taped down. This butcher paper, I'm going to go ahead and fold it in half. The rest of it will be off of the heat press. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it like that. I do also have one of my Teflon sheets that I use a lot for when I do sublimation. I'm going to put this down as well to make sure that I have everything that is on the heat press completely covered so that none of this ink from this pillowcase will get onto my heat press. We're going to go down for 60 seconds and we will return. Okay, 60 seconds. We are back. We have everything covered. We're going to uncover it. We're going to throw this away once again because it does have marks on it, if you can see that. We're going to go in here, take our time because it is hot. And we're going to remove and see how our pictures came out. I'm going to remove that. There we go. And there go those two. We have gotten that one done. We on the last one now. I'm going to also go ahead and use an old pillow. And I'm going to take the inside of the pillow out and I'm going to stuff this pillow so my daughter can have it for tomorrow. She wants to take it to school with her. And also her tote. If you did not see my short that I done earlier, and that was on her graduation signing bag that I made, like a yearbook bag. You can check that out in my shorts, but I think it came out better how I did it. But she will definitely be taking that tomorrow. I will include a picture of that in here along with the pillowcase. I'm just taking and going in here because I have a crumbled up piece of my paper and I do not want it to make a mark in our picture that's going over here in this corner. So I'm going to go in here, make sure this is completely straight in here, bring it all the way up to that corner. Okay, like that. Going to move that over. And now I'm going to apply the last picture. Let me turn it like this. Make sure everything is covered at the back. Okay. I'm going to go in here just like this. Make sure my picture is facing up. And let me go and lint roll it as well. Okay. I'm going to go like this. And I think we are pretty much in the middle of the square where I want it to be at. Gonna roll our tape up, do our four corners again. Now there is a zipper on here, so being that it is going to be under this heat press, I normally try to make sure that I take it off. But at this time, the way I have this turned, I'm not gonna worry about that. But what I am going to do is make sure that I be careful because the piece to close it is right here. We're going to put down our butcher paper again, making sure that we cover all of this pillowcase because like I said, this pillowcase, the dye on here bleeds very, very heavy. And I'm going to also include that Teflon sheet that I was telling y'all that I use for when I sublimate. We're going to go down for 60. We're going to come back. We're going to fill the pillowcase. And then we're going to keep it moving. Okay, we have went down for 60 seconds. As you can see, it is so much ink on this paper. We're going to throw that away. We're going to take our last picture off. Remember what I said about that zipper? You want to be cautious. I'm going to go ahead and, yes, it came out beautiful. We are done with that. We can now take this paper off, which was on the back. We can take that off and put that to the side. This I'm going to definitely put to the side because this will be used only for sublimating. It's for me to put it on the bottom of my heat press. We're going to take and throw that away as well. We're going to throw, I'm going to take and close this and turn it off. And we're going to go over to the other table and fill up the pillowcase. Okay, now I have our pillowcase that we have finished. Moving these scissors out the way. We don't need them at the time. But I have completely finished the front. Let me pull this light down. The front and the back of our pillowcase. I am now going to stuff it. So what I did was, instead of going and getting some more stuffing from Walmart, I used the old pillow that I already had. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take and put this in here. If it's too much, then I'll take some out. And we will go from there. So let's go ahead and I think I'm going to pull some of this apart. Let's do that. I'm going to pull this apart. So I'm just pulling it apart now. This was a solid piece that came in a pillow. I'm going to go ahead and do this like this, and we're going to start stuffing. Just pull it apart. Pull it apart like that. Okay, now I think I have a nice amount. I'm just going to pull it. Okay, we're losing a piece. I'm going to take and pull it like this because we want to give it a nice little cushiony to it. Alright, now we're going to take and put this together and start stuffing the pillow. My zipper is already open, and just like this, we're going to go in and we want to fill up the bottom first. So I'm going to go in, and as I'm going in, I'm pushing down just like this, and then take and pull apart some more like that and stuff down. Okay, now as you can see, that's a good amount in there, but we want to put some more in the front. So we're going to go in here again, going to pull, it's going to pull and stuff. Pull it apart just like this, and we're going to stuff. We're going to stuff in our corner over here so that we can make it complete. And just pull apart as you're putting in. So we got that done over there. Now we need some for the middle. We're going to go in like this. Just a nice amount. Oops, excuse me, y'all. I didn't mean to put my head in y'all way. Some fell on the floor, and we need that, honey. So we're going to go in like this. Going to put that like that. Going to pull out some more. Just like that. And I think we are pretty much stuffed. Want to move it around a little bit so we won't be, want to move it around a little bit so we don't have it sitting weird like. Okay. Okay, so I have completely finished our pillow. I moved it around to take out some of the extraness that's in here. We're going to take and zip up our zipper, and this is what our pillow is looking like. All of the squares are completely filled. This is how the back is looking. Nice and put together. She is ready to use when it's time. I had to pry this away from my daughter just to show y'all, but just in case you did not see my short, go on there and see how I reworked this bag from my live. So that is that bag, and let me see if I can pull out the old bag. Okay, so we went from this right here. As you can see, it looks almost like it's tie-dye because it's faded. That is because from the advice of Crafty, thank you Crafty again, she said to use my press pillow, and I wasn't thinking like that, so I do appreciate her advice. I put my press pillow in. I not only that, but I did better with getting my new heat tape. So now we are looking like this. So thank you once again. I do appreciate it. This is just some ideas for graduation as we continue on with Graduation Takeover. Until next time, y'all be safe in these streets.